there's a side inside you. A side you've been afraid to face your whole life. A side born from betrayal, from pain, from every moment you broke in silence, from the times you needed someone to hold you together and found nobody. And with time, that side grew. It grew from every time you were treated unfairly, every time you felt weak, every time you pretended to be okay just so nobody would see you falling apart. But the problem is, you spent your whole life trying to run from it. They convinced you that anger is weakness, that being cold is strength, and that you should forgive everyone, even the people who destroyed you emotionally. But listen carefully. Not every calm person is at peace. Sometimes silence is just exhaustion, and sometimes the person in front of you isn't kind. They're just sure you'll never defend yourself. That's why you need to understand the first rule. Not every battle deserves your anger. A smart person doesn't begin with shouting. They begin with observation. Watch people carefully. Understand them. What scares them? What hurts them? Why are they so triggered by your existence in the first place? Because most people trying to break you are already broken inside. And truly dangerous people aren't the loud ones. They're the ones who know when to stay silent, when to disappear, and when to set boundaries. Believe me, some battles become losses the moment you enter them. Some people don't want solutions, they just want to drain you. And this is where the most powerful psychological weapon comes in. Ignoring. Yes, ignoring. Because when you react to everyone trying to provoke you, you're giving them exactly what they want, your attention. But when you completely withdraw your attention, that's when they start collapsing on their own. Because suddenly they realize they can no longer control your emotions. And that is one of the most painful things for a manipulative person. But there's something even more important. Don't let cruelty turn you into someone you hate. True strength isn't becoming harmful. True strength is knowing you could hurt someone and choosing not to. It's knowing there's a monster inside you, but that monster is under your control, not the other way around. And that's the difference between someone who is self-aware and someone who lost themselves completely. Because truly powerful people don't prove their strength with words. They prove it through their presence, their silence, their ambition, and their ability to rebuild themselves after everything they've been through. So ask yourself, how many times did you hide your real self because of people's opinions? How many times did you settle just to avoid losing someone? And how many times were you capable of changing your life, but fear stopped you? Maybe the problem isn't that you're weak. Maybe the problem is you still don't know who you truly are. And once you discover that, trust me, everything will change.